Today's topic for discussion is a practical protocol of plant pathology. Today's topic is beetle leaf disease of brinjal. What exactly we have to do with the disease during practical? Let us see. What is the requirement for the practical? We need a museum specimen of brinjal, infected brinjal leaf or a brinjal twig or plant, and the permanent slide of mycoplasma. Mycoplasma which causes little leaf disease of brinjal. These two things we need during practical. And what exactly we have to do that? We have to observe the specimen keenly and we have to write all the details of the pathogenic organism and pathogenic symptoms. Pathogen which causes symptoms in the host plant. Brinjal is the host plant. Okay. We have to note all the details of symptoms of the disease. And the mycoplasma slide, the permanent slide of mycoplasma, observe it keenly under microscope and write down all about the structure and whatever you see in the microscope of this mycoplasma slide, you write down all the details and draw the figure. This you have to do in the practical of BSc third year, and because the pathogenic organism, it is a mycoplasma, it needs a well established laboratory for isolation purpose, and in your practical there are no instructions given about the isolation of mycoplasma. Just we have to observe the permanent slide of mycoplasma, and just we have to observe, we have to collect the diseased material from the field, or we can see the material in the museum specimen which is available, and we have to write all details. What exactly we have to write about this? What you are observing? The disease, little leaf disease. Up to 1968, it was thought that the causal organism must be a virus. But in 1969, Verma, one of the plant pathologists, he reported that the causal organism of the little leaf disease is a phytoplasma, not a virus. The phytoplasma or mycoplasma appears as ovoid or spherical bodies. This mycoplasma, it is in generally the spherical form of mycoplasma is its diameter is up to 40 to 300 mm in diameter, and it has no cell wall. Cell wall is absent in phytoplasma or mycoplasma. Cell wall is not rigid. When the cell wall is not rigid, that means it can change its shape many times. It occurs in different forms because of no cell wall. It changes its shape. Okay. And these mycoplasma bodies especially occur in the sieve tubes of phloem. And sieve tube, it is an element of phloem, and in the sieve tube it grows. Sieve tubes of infected host plant. Okay. And this pathogen, it is very easily transmitted through insects. Okay. These are the details of the pathogen which causes little leaf disease of the brinjal. And all these details of the pathogen you have to note by observing the permanent slide under microscope. And what you have to write about the museum specimen of little leaf of brinjal. Just you observe the infected material, infected brinjal, infected by phytoplasma or mycoplasma, and note down the details. What you have to note? Just you have to note the symptoms of the disease. The infected plant produces very small leaves. The leaves of infected plants are highly reduced, and the infected plant shows stunted growth, and the infected leaves turn narrow, soft, smooth. Leaves becomes yellowish in color. Even the newly developed leaves, again they are more reduced in size. You can observe this in museum specimen. And the internodes of the stem becomes very short. This has been noted, and the short branches grow from axillary buds, and they possess very small leaves. Okay, And due to this, plant assumes a bushy habit, bushy appearance. As such, plant do not produce flowers, and such plant do not produce the fruits, and these plants remains green in the field, stunted green bushy plants, and such plants do not produce any type of fruit. And the infected plant when rarely produce fruit, but which are very small in size. This is the specific symptoms which are caused by the mycoplasma or phytoplasma, and the name of the disease is little leaf disease of brinjal. This you have to do during practical. Okay, next, this is the photograph of little leaf disease of brinjal. Okay, next. Thank you very much. Save trees, save earth.